Well, howdy, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I can't get the thing off. Oh, it'll go off in a minute.
Yeah, everybody. You have to hit skip. Well, there's at the cross, Tony, Chris, or some of them. I don't know for sure which, but I figure it's Tony and Chris. Stevie Outdoorsman, howdy.
And Ashley.
Howdy.
And there's old man Junior.
Yeah, old Shorty.
Oh, Tater Tot.
Hey, that's not nice.
How's everybody week been?
There's Believe on the Cross, too.
I didn't even pay attention to that. I thought it was the other one popped up.
Tony and Chris, y'all need to stay in for just a few minutes. I'm going to give a few people time to. Tony and him.
Well, how about now? For some reason, it muted. Can you hear us now? Hello, howdy. Well, hey, New Horizon, Susan.
Junior's over trying to do his homework. So
87 degrees in Florida. Woo.
He's already been working on it since 6:30.
We went to the store.
Yeah, we was gone for 30 minutes.
So that was a break.
Yup. It's been pretty warm here. And everybody says they can hear us now.
All righty.
But I said, Tony and Chris, hang in here for a minute because we're going to let you know about his PET scan and what become of that and then what happened the other day and all that. So, hello, Miss Desiree. How are you?
Howdy, girl.
Papa Rock's in the house.
Well, hey, Papa.
We love you to the moon and back, too.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and go. Woohoo. Whenever Junior heard you was in here, Papa Rocky said, woohoo. He done it with two.
Oh.
We've missed y'all. It's been a roller coaster, but boy, do I feel like a big weight's been lifted. I don't think Tony and Chris knows that his PET scan on these lungs turned up good, but then it showed a place in his stomach.
Well, hey, green eyes.
In his stomach or his colon or something near his pancreas. So they sent him to the GI doctor, which was already scheduled, and they said that all of this was really a blessing because had he not come in to have the GI done, that within a year he would have cancer. That was.
That's crazy,
He thinks he got all of it out, but he said there may have been cancer on the end of it. But the rest of them, he said, I do know they're precancerous.
Names and stuff, and they ain't gonna play with you no more.
Oh, you can't see me. What you doing, Papa Rock?
Hey, Papa Rock.
I love you. How you doing, Junior?
We love you too, buddy.
He said, hey, little Junior,
Anyway,
little Tater Tot.
Yeah.
Yep, but they're planning on talking to a surgeon and said he had some infection. He still had some diverticulitis, but everything looked good as far as all of that went because he was pretty sure he got all the bad stuff. So I feel a lot better.
Yeah, I
I
don't
still
blame
feel
you.
the same.
You know what? I just say, you know what, Joseph?
I've been
You're
really
gonna have to
worried.
learn that when you do something wrong, you face
I know we didn't even go to bed
Get out of it.
Wednesday all day or all night. I
And,
didn't
you
sleep
know, you
good
might think
Monday,
you're
Tuesday. Well, I
doing
hadn't
stuff
slept
in
in a week or so
secret,
since all this been going on. But we come home and we eat breakfast and we lay down in the middle of the day and we took us a nap. You see, Papa.
Oh. Yeah, I got down there at the hospital yesterday morning at 6 o'clock. They got me back there probably, what, 7:45 or 6.
Yep.
And that girl said something there, and I was about putting me to sleep. And I said, probably all you got to do is just give me that warm blanket and let me lay down. I'll be ready to go to sleep. I've done been up over 20 or around 24 hours, so I was ready to go to sleep.
I love them little blankets.
Yes, Des, it was both really great medical news, both of them. So thanks for the prayers.
Well, looky, we got a stranger in the house.
Hello, Little Bit. How are you? Y'all, guess what Little Bit done? She's not smoked a cigarette and what going on? Well, I hope she's still doing good. She done it for a week.
I love the warm blankets at the hospital. Though.
Mm-hmm. They good and warm.
I wish I had a machine like that.
Yeah, I'm down to
Everybody
about
saying, "I'm a-"
13.
Yeah, they're doing Bubba, you know.
I'm averaging 13 a day now.
Screaming in the hall, and I just tell them,
I hear you.
13, what did I-
Cigarettes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Not
What are you
women.
talking about?
Not women, Mom.
Screaming at you.
Well, that's even better.
Don't talk upstairs and
You'd
no
come
worry,
on here all beat up with black eyes and
Oh.
blue and everything else.
But you're not gonna talk to me like that.
Mama Rock be saying you ain't gonna be doing that.
And it's good for a long time.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you back up, Glenn.
Tell Bubba to get off. Or I tell Bubba to get
Yeah,
go upstairs. Yes, I do.
You're a big
hadn't
inspiration to
really bothered
everybody.
me none. I mean, I just been taking it a day at a time. You know, it is what it is.
That's all you can do.
Something to him, I sure do.
Hey,
The
Yep.
other day, he was just F this. F
Yeah, I
that.
was getting worried. Nobody was
I
going
think
live.
as soon as
Come
we
out of your
get,
mouth.
go ahead.
Well, you don't listen.
No, I was getting worried because nobody was going live or nothing.
Because you're not going to talk to me like that.
Well, we was going to, but Tuesday I just it's just been a week. I mean Wednesday, because Glenn, I knew probably wouldn't be able to sit here 2 minutes because Junior made the comment, we need to put him some snacks in the bathroom. I said, he can't have nothing to eat, Junior. He said, well, we'll just take him his bottle of stuff.
Getting mad or doing something.
But all them tests so far has come back good.
And I'll try to do better the next time.
yeah.
Yep.
I know he
Thank
said
God.
something about before with the procedure yesterday morning. He was asking me about what I had decided on my gallbladder, and I said, well, you said before that you wanted to do all these tests beforehand. And then after the procedure yesterday, he was saying something about talking with a surgeon, so I figured they're probably going to
take it out, yeah.
Hello, Southern
Just
Roots.
because you think
Welcome.
you did something wrong, don't mean I'm going to have to sit at home.
But
Well,
yeah,
this-
they said that he had some infection in his stomach still, but that's the worst that we've got, and they said they'd be treating it too. So
He
that's
ain't
the gallbladder, and I think he'll be hooked up.
Hey,
He ain't
Stacey,
supposed
there you
he
are.
ain't supposed to
Sorry
be
to say,
eating with
turn your
all them
camera on.
cows.
You know what? You either go with me. or
There's
I'll
my
go
son.
What's going
What's
on?
up, Shake?
How you doing?
we just celebrating.
Hey, yep.
Prayers are
I said
answered.
I felt like I was just so much lighter.
Takes the weight off your shoulders.
It sure does, big time. You gonna say hey to Shaky?
Hey, Shaky.
I hear a tater tot in the background.
Little,
Oh.
he's hollering hey Shaky. He's over there having to do his math.
Good.
He's
Oh.
supposed to be
Get it
doing his
done.
math, but he's doing everything else.
We own brush fire, so I don't know if somebody's.
Get
I'm
it
gonna put
done.
the camera on him in a minute so y'all can see him trying to do his math.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta go try to do something else. Get out of doing that math.
It ain't my
It is your fault.
He hates it. He hates his math. He can do
Math.
reading and stuff so good, but his math.
Math is easy. It's just as hard. You make it hard as you want.
Exactly. That's what we've been trying to tell him.
I was
And I
scolded by
told
our
him today, I said,
school. I was scolded by our school for teaching my grandchildren and my children shortcuts to math. And they didn't like that.
We can't even learn him how to do the shortcut stuff.
Wow. He's got his mind on feeding the cattle.
You give him a problem. You give him a problem, he'll sit there and guess at the answers till he gets the right one, and you tell him that's the right one, and then he's happy. But he gets mad because I won't never tell him if he's got the right answer. I'll let him sit and just keep guessing.
Yep.
I'll use that poker face. I'll just sit there with a dumb look on my face while he's guessing. So I won't make a different thing when he gets to it, so he won't know what it was, whether it was right or not.
hello,
Yep.
Hey, girl.
Stevie said he was tater tot McCool.
Hey.
Stevie said he was fixing to drive by Glenn because I hadn't heard her sing from him in a while.
I've been in hiding.
Yeah, the doctors told him yesterday, said, now go home and don't do nothing. Just take today easy.
Yeah, they said don't drive home. When you get home, go to bed. Don't do nothing.
Just got in bed and you
None of it happened.
Out of bed and I'm thinking,
We started to go do the feeding, and Wilbur was almost broke out of his pen.
And the other hogs had shorted the electric fence
I
out.
always say that because I said, but most of the time I'm not wrong,
So
am
I
I?
was give up time I got all that done.
But yeah,
You
It
need to
took
take
him a
care of
whole 2
yourself.
minutes to go to sleep.
It took him a whole 2 minutes just to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Came in, he was passed out.
Well, hey, Tara.
Hello,
Hey, look
girl.
out.
We
She
have
done got
got
she done
some
got a
news.
learner's permit. Stay off the road.
Well, the nurse down there, he happened to know for a very long time, told him, said, you can't drive even if you feel good, because if you was to get an accident and they find out that you've been put to sleep on what, propanol,
Something or another.
said, it'll all be your fault and you'll get a ticket. Well, Glenn said, well, I know how you are about driving down here. He got in, drove all the way home, and I said, over.
Yeah. I think she was trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
She's sitting over there like this.
I hear you. I wasn't either.
I was on the way down there.
Desiree, you enjoyed. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Yep.
Hey, April,
Yeah.
you want to see something sad?
I don't know.
I got my blanket right.
Yeah. Aww.
12 years old and you're on game.
That is so sweet.
That is cool.
You know who she reminds me of? Remember Gizmo on the Gremlins?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Look just like Gizmo.
Yeah, with the gremlin attitude though. That's how she is.
Yeah, she looks very vicious right now.
It's funny
That's
because she
just sweet.
sleeps in the bed underneath the blanket too, and if I roll over the wrong way, I get this first, and then it's, I at least get a warning growl.
So we call you.
We used to have a chihuahua that slept between me and the wife, and it would not let me even get close to her. It would try to chew me up underneath the covers. Oh, yeah, very protective. Made a believer out of me.
Hey.
Oh, me.
So Joseph knew what he done as soon as you said something to him.
I know I used to have a cat that was like sifting some good soil. Hello, how are you?
Well, howdy.
Yeah.
I don't know why the
But he
cameras are
just
taking
told me
so
that he
long to
didn't
show
want
the
to play
picture
that.
tonight.
I know it's taking a while and everything.
Uh-huh.
He didn't want to play it. That's what I told him. I said, then if you didn't want to play it.
Well, howdy,
Uh-oh.
girl.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
She's
She's
back.
sad.
Don't let something aggravate you to the point that you're
I'm
not
all
Do you
smiles.
miss him?
Oh yes, I do. I do. I want Darren back over here.
So Terry, let
Yep,
me ask
you're
you a
Yep.
engaged
question.
now.
But
And I'd rather hear from the horse's mouth because it's I'd rather go by facts.
It's about that
I didn't
time,
call her. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
I know the expression. Tell Jackie hush. I know that. I use the expression too.
So is Darren coming here after y'all get married or before you get married, or are you
Oh
going
no,
over there?
yeah, he's gonna move over here.
Oh, okay. I just wondering. I didn't know if you were
Yeah.
going to go over to Australia or if you or.
No, eventually to visit me and the kids and him will go there to visit. But he's gonna move over here.
That's cool.
He's got.
Good deal.
I'm pretty
We're
good.
waiting until after I have my 6 months after I've had my permit, so I can get a vehicle in that time. I've got to get a vehicle, a freezer,
Tomorrow.
some other stuff.
So you've never driven before in your life? This is your first time actually getting a permit?
I've never had my license. Never. I've never had my permit. I've never had my license because of my epilepsy.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, well,
Yes.
Congratulations.
Because that's
a big
freedom.
step. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. And it's going to save me a whole lot of money with Uber.
Yes.
Yep.
it
Yeah.
will.
Well,
Especially
I don't know
prices
with gas
nowadays.
prices.
Exactly. Susan,
It's like the other day I went to the mall to do something for my ring. And Uber won, and it wanted to charge me like $40 to go from the mall to my house, which is like $13 with Uber. It's like
Wow.
something's not right. It took me a half hour, and then it finally changed to the right price.
Mm.
I think a lot of things will go up with the price of
That's
gas. I think they're going to have to
Yeah.
start charging.
Yeah,
more,
I
too.
know. I know.
Yeah, the price of gas has got a lot to do with it.
But
Yep.
yeah, definitely can't wait till Darren gets back over here. I got furniture to move out of here and put in storage, boxes put in storage. A lot of stuff to do. And it's just between making sure I can sponsor him, and if I can't, we found out that he might be able to use some of his liquid assets to help pay for it. And so it's just the whole process of everything.
So how long you two
Hey.
been together?
A year.
There you go.
Just about a year.
What does it cost to sponsor somebody to come to the United States now?
Because there's 3 of us that live here. He would make it a family of 4. $37,350 for whole house income
Oh
for 1
my
year.
gosh.
No.
Yeah.
Well, after y'all get
Your
married,
income
you
in the
don't have
house
to
has
pay
got to be
that no more, right?
$37,000.
And his money don't count
That's
because
what
he
she's
has to
trying make
apply to get, when he applies for his K-1 visa. I have to apply for him to get to be able to permission to work, permission to travel when he's over here. So because he's got his kids over there, he's got to have permission to travel. Yeah.
Is he going to be bringing the kids with him though?
That's a
No,
lot.
his kids are both of his kids are grown. They're both in their
Okay.
20s, but they will be able. No, Susan, Darren's not making me a ring. My ring is going to be unique. It's called a clotter ring. It's an Irish ring, and that is being worked on. And I won't get that for probably like a month or 2.
Well, hey there,
I have
Hat Street
ready.
Homestead.
but I can't wait to get it.
When's
I
your
bet
wedding?
not.
It won't be till next year sometime. It'll be
Okay.
after he's moved over here.
You're going to get married on the channel, ain't you?
We're not doing it live, no.
Why?
Right.
Aw. Well,
No,
I
we're-
hope
we
I
don't-
hope to get an invite.
Oh, you will. We're not going to do it live. We don't want any trouble and have to worry about that. And just there's going to be enough headache that day.
You can always just record it and do it and then play it later. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's going to get recorded and everything, but like the people that are going to get invited, most of them are moderators for either his channel or my channel. So they're going to be there.
Yeah.
You also think about this too, Terry. You can do it live, but you can turn the comments off.
Yeah.
You can turn the chat off while you're doing the
Yeah.
live also, so you don't have to worry
I
about
don't.
the chat.
I
I'm
don't
just
know if
saying
I
it's
want
just
to
an
worry
option.
about that because I don't know. There's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
But we've already got a place to get married. We've got someone that's going to get certified to marry us.
And for some people, it's a private
So-
thing anyway. It's something they want to keep to themselves, you know, and just the close
Oh,
friends.
yeah.
So, that's
Yeah.
But there will be videos going out of the wedding. And my brother's gonna walk me down the aisle. I've already asked my daughter if she wants to be in the wedding, and she said, "Yeah." I don't know if my son does. We'll see.
Well, just congratulations, because we
Thank
haven't
you.
got to see you since we seen you over at HB.
I know.
MB.
MB.
Oh, no, why
Last
I said HB.
MB.
Last time I saw that you were live, I was working, so I missed it.
Well, we missed you because I wondered
Yeah.
what happened. Oh,
Desiree, there
There
you
you
go. I
go.
saw her say the camera's coming up. Pictures are coming
I
up.
knew she was
slow
coming up
tonight.
eventually.
I was going to ask
Hey,
where she
Des.
was.
Hey, congratulations, girl.
Thank you, but yeah, we're gonna be getting married down in Georgia.
Hey, not that far from me.
Mm-mm.
You just have to come south and come say hi.
We'll see. It all depends on like with school and everything. It's just really hard.
No, I know. I'm in northern Georgia, so you wouldn't. I mean, northern Florida, so you wouldn't have to go far.
Well, from where James and Angela live
I hear you, Abby.
to La La Farm is a 5-hour drive, and they're in northern Florida.
Yeah, I'm in Tallahassee, so
Yeah, that was a total surprise finding out they were going to be at that meetup that was done for Darren.
what town? Wait a minute. Lala Farm lives in what town?
Oh, hold on.
So I can see exactly where they are.
Close to Pensacola, isn't it?
Mama Grace, hello.
Howdy.
Glen St. Mary.
Okay, hold on.
I'll be
Glen
back in
St.
1
Mary.
second.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I know. I know, no, Grace. But yeah, when Darren comes here, because I have to have coolers and a big freezer before he gets here, because while he's
Okay.
here, we're gonna be going down to Georgia and because James and Angela at Three Creek Farm, they're raising my pig.
I'm 2 hours from them.
Okay.
I'm west from them.
But we gotta go down there and butcher my pig, and so this way put it in the freezer.
Hey,
I can't wait.
That's some good meat.
Hey, Susan.
I already told Darren. I said when we get a place, we gotta get a steer. Cause that meat you brought to MB's, oh my god, that was so darn good. That was
It's a
delicious.
good hamburger.
It puts any other ground meat to shame.
It sure does.
I tell everybody, and they look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them about how good that Jersey meat is.
Dang. I was gonna get me another burger, but I was stuffed. I couldn't eat no more.
Yeah, I was trying to tell her. I said, "This hamburger don't shrink."
I'm going. No.
Sure don't. What you patty? Because I know most
I know
people
you're coming back in.
used to the store bought stuff. When you patty out a big burger, and time you get it cooked, it's just too tiny.
That's half the size.
It is, but that ain't the way it is with ours.
Oh no, that was some good meat.
That was 100%.
Taco.
grass-fed Jersey beef.
Yep.
I told my son, I said, you missed a damn good burger. That was some good burger.
It was. That was a good time.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I got some pictures in like a 10-second video clip. And so I'm going to combine going to MB's and then going to Homestead Fresh into one video. Because going to MB's ain't going to make much of a video.
Yeah, I got just a little short down there, but I didn't get enough. I didn't do what I was planning on. I wasn't feeling all that great and everything, so I didn't really get out there and do what I wanted to do.
Well, it's like Darren said, once everyone got inside, no one brought their phones out to record or take pictures of anything.
Yeah.
Boone took some pictures and that was it. And then as you're sitting there with me, Boone, and Bobby Jean were talking, I'm hearing like 4 different conversations going on at one time.
Oh.
All right, what is Junior talking about?
A lot of fun down there.
Yep.
What does Junior's comment mean?
Junior, what you talking about?
I forgot to put half.
Obviously, Glenn, you weren't feeling great because your beard's looking sad. Mom asked me the other day before he went and had that procedure done, did Glenn get a haircut? I said, nope. Mama says, oh my, oh my.
It ain't got warm enough yet.
Ain't got enough subscribers.
That's the reason
yet.
the beard's starting to look bad. It's starting to warm up some, and it's going to be time to go.
It was
Nah.
80 degrees here the other day.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
and I was in the
Yeah, here
hospital
too.
all day.
We were in the 80s
all
here.
morning.
When do you get the results back, Glenn?
They told us yesterday they took out some polyps.
Okay.
And said it was a blessing in disguise that all of this took place, because if it'd been a year later, he'd had a lot of cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, he said, but I think I got it all. He said they was all precancerous, but that one, and it might have had some cancer on the end of it. But he said, I think I got all that, and told him he had infection in his stomach that they could treat, and they're going to get a surgeon for his gallbladder. So
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
They got to do any radiation? They doing any radiation or chemo?
You got lucky.
No.
That's good. I'm glad hearing that. I was worried about you.
I'm glad you gave in and you went and got looked at.
Yeah.
Glenn, we know how stubborn you are when it comes to doctors.
Well,
I'm very thankful you went.
Yes. I told him, I said, I guess it was a good thing that, the virus hit and then all that testing and stuff come about, because it would have been just growing.
Not good.
Exactly.
Well, no, I've been talking to my family doctor about it. It was already in process of the other stuff before that happened.
Yeah, but that just got it better. I said, Glenn, I love you, brother.
Yeah, I'm going to get off here.
Oh, Larry.
I don't know. I was wondering
You're
about
leaving
that
us
too.
already?
Yeah. Been a long day. But I love you all.
Love you, Dad.
Well, we love you.
We love
you
you
too.
too.
This is family.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I'll see you on the next one.
We're just so glad you're in good health.
Yeah.
That remission.
All righty, Papa.
You know what? You know you're going to come back on. You know you're going to come back. I don't know why you're getting on.
You're going to pop in the chat or back up here.
He'll
Well, he
sneak
knows
on
he's
into
welcome to pop
to the
back up
chat.
here anytime.
That's right.
All right, I'll see y'all in a little. I love you.
Later, love you too.
All righty, Papa.
We love you, Papa.
Bye, JR.
Bye, Papa.
They said, Jess, we changed our name a few months back.
Oh,
Been a
okay.
hot minute since I could jump on some live shows. Well, come on up here.
I am.
What was her name before?
Ives Farm and Forage. He does forage work too.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's been in here before. It used to be.
He's got a big old beard too.
It
Or
used
used to.
it used to be what Ivan
Ives Farm and Forage.
Ives Farm and Forage. Yep.
Okay.
Just
I
bear
figured
with me.
that's
I got
probably
my
who it
booster
was.
shot today.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, just let me see. The site is a little tender, but
If you feel like you got getting like the flu kind of feeling, just take a couple ibuprofen and it'll knock it right out of you. You'll
yeah,
be fine.
that's what happened. That's what happened when I got the second one. This
Yep.
one is half the amount of the
He said,
second
yes, I
dosage.
still have a big old beard.
So
That's
Oh,
what
that
yours
hurt.
was
That
looking
first
sad.
dose
Yeah,
for me
Rosie.
knocked me. I was laid up for a week.
Ives Farm.
when I got my first and my
Storage
second, I was just the weekend. That was it.
When
That's why I
Darren
did
got
it
his
today.
first shot, he took a couple naps that day. He was fine. Second shot, he was fine. It's my second
Yeah,
shot. I slept off and on for 3 days, but I
that's what
haven't
I
got my
did.
booster yet.
I got my booster. They said it was half the amount of the second shot. So the
Okay.
second was like 5, so it's like 250 or what?
Okay.
25, whatever it is. But yeah, it's half the amount, and it's still a little tender on the arm. Other than that, I got that done about 3:30, and so far no symptoms.
Good.
I
So
had my first two were the Moderna, and then when we went to get the booster, they asked us if we wanted Moderna or Pfizer. I said I'm sticking with what I know ain't hurt me yet, so just give me the same
yep,
thing.
that's what
All
I've got
three
is
of
the
mine have been
Moderna.
the same. Yeah,
Pfizer.
all three of mine were
Same
Moderna.
here. All 3 of mine are Modernas.
My neurologist told me that it needed to be Pfizer because of my epilepsy.
Yeah, my girlfriend can't get the shot. She got the first shot, and they had to keep her in the hospital for a bunch of hours on oxygen and stuff. She's
Oh wow.
she's autistic, and she's allergic to a lot of medicines. It can only take like baby dosage medicines, and they gave her an adult medicine, adult size, and so she had a really bad reaction. So she can't have anything past the first dosage.
Oh
So she's
wow.
like, yeah, she's autistic. She has massive seizures since she was a baby, so she can't drive or anything. And then she's got that genetic disorder where her bones and stuff. She's really really tall,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
she can't have so she can't have any of that. So
Oh
she's
wow.
constant
Now,
mass, constant everything.
Des, is that a part that causes that? Is that a pituitary gland thing? I know
Yeah.
it's a gland thing that causes people to grow
Yeah.
bigger, taller.
Because your pituitary gland puts out more stuff and it gives you giantism.
It's Munchausen. No, not Munch. What is it? What's it called?
I know
Yeah, I
it's
had a
chemical, but
friend. I had a
remember
friend in
watching
high
a
school
show
that
on it.
had that. In 8th grade, he was 6.5 foot tall. By the time he graduated, he was like almost 8 foot tall.
Oh.
Yeah.
He
Oh
last
my
he lived
gosh.
like 2 more years and passed away because of that because he kept growing. His body couldn't keep up.
I graduated at 17 and I was 6 foot, but then I grew another 2 inches by the time I was 20, and that's where I'm at now, at 6'2".
When my stepbrother went
Marfan.
into
Marfan. She's got Marfan.
okay. When my stepbrother went into the Navy at 18, he was 6'3", skinny as could be. When he got out of boot camp, he was 6'8" and the size of a doorway, wide, that bulky with muscle. In 3 months, he grew 5 inches.
Oh my gosh. Whenever I
Yeah.
was working at Wendy's, a guy walked in and we had 8 foot tall doors and he had to duck down so he wouldn't hit our doors. I was like, holy moly.
Yeah.
I got to tell you this story. This guy in town used to have one of those little, I call them weed cars, but the little smart cars. You know what I'm talking about? The little 2-seater smart cars.
The little Matchbox cars?
The dude's 6'8", 6'9". I mean, he's
Oh
close
my
to 7
God.
foot. And to see him drive that thing and get out of it was hilarious. He was just
How does he get
It's
in
like a
it?
clown car.
He was just
Clown
so
car.
tall. He got
I'm
very
scared to
tall, but
even
yeah,
try and think about getting in it, and I'm 5'2". It's like, no, that's just no. There's
Oh my gosh,
no.
Susan, are you okay?
Yes, Susan, I know that hurt. I've done that a bunch.
Ouch.
Oh wow, Susan, I done that. Ouch.
That hurts.
No doubt.
The other day I was cooking breakfast using cast iron skillet, and I just reached down and grabbed it and started over to the sink, and I got me a good blister.
Oh, I'm hooked to mine now.
My ex-husband someday, if I can get help figuring out how to fill out the voice papers, he gave me a glass plate and it had hot food on one side and the other side didn't, and he gave it to me and I put it in my hand like this. This whole area was one big blister. And it was like swollen. Oh my gosh.
God.
I could not do anything with my hand. I couldn't do this. I cried for like 2 weeks. And went to the
Wow.
hospital and they took the skin off and then they had to put stuff on it and wrap it, and yeah, it was a mess. Total mess.
Yeah, one time I was cooking green beans for Thanksgiving, and I had me a glass bowl sitting on the cabinet, and we had eat cereal out of some plastic bowls, and I was talking and reached and grabbed the plastic bowls and dumped bacon grease in the plastic bowl. Seen what I done, so I reached under the bowl to grab the glass bowl, and the bottom fell out. And
Oh my
man, you talk
goodness.
about burnt. I had
Ouch.
3rd-degree burns, and I had to scrub that stuff every day and put
Yeah.
burn cream on it.
It's so painful. All you want to do is cry.
Yep.
Hey, Stevie, I bet you a little bit does when she walks under the table and hits her head.
Y'all, I got so tickled. We went over there at the pig picking and went into their house.
Chicken stew.
Chicken stew. Yep, pig picking. And anyway, she was sitting in the recliner, and I'm not kidding. She was so short, her little feet was sticking off of the edge of the recliner about this far. They wouldn't even bend down.
When I have the recliner down on this is just as a chair, my feet don't even touch the floor.
Well, hers don't
Excuse
hang
me.
down to touch the floor.
I used to pick
Bless
on
you.
his
Bless you.
sister when we would go
Thank you.
camping or take off
Bless
on
you.
vacation, and we'd be
Thank you.
sitting in the bathroom. And Sue's 4'11", and her feet would be dangling, and she'd be sitting there swinging them. And I said, "Your feet don't even touch the floor." She said, "Nope, I don't even have to duck."
I bet
Nope.
Stevie gets mad when he's chasing you, run under the table, and he falls across it.
Susan, I'm going to make a mask. Why? Because I'm sneezing. I've been vaccinated. I'm good.
I think she's talking about the burn. It's going to leave a
He's
mark.
gonna make a mark.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
She
kind
said her
of that kind of
granddaughter
a
just
mask.
learned French for homeschool.
Oh,
Well, I guess
Isn't there
that
like
means you had to learn it too, Susan.
what's a natural
Yeah,
remedy
wait.
for burn besides
Yeah.
aloe?
Coconut oil, you can put that on it. But aloe is better for the burn.
Vitamin E.
Yep.
Yeah, that too.
His mama, whenever I done that with the plastic bowl, she went and grabbed the whole plant and come over here, roots, dirt, and all.
You know what hurts about the burn is a blister. Once you pop the blister, it doesn't hurt anymore because the blisters was putting pressure on it.
Yeah.
now you can put heat on it to help draw the heat back out of it and take the sting away. But now it hurts like crap to do it, but it does work.
Oh yeah.
I worked for First Union at the time, and all I done was worked on a computer. But would you believe I was out of work for 4 months because the printers and stuff, the doctor said if the paper dust got in under any of those wrappings, that it could set up infection.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I thought, well, there ain't nothing dirty. Why do I got to be out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Well, it's like
Sorry,
with
I'm
me.
texting. I'm sorry.
With me learning how to cook in the cast iron pan, I gotta keep remembering to make sure I have a pot holder so I don't just grab the handle. I did that tonight, and I was like, okay, I can't do that no more. I gotta make something to put over that so I don't just grab the handle.
Yep.
Because I done that the other day, and that ain't no fun.
They make special covers for the
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
cast iron
make.
pots.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna make one.
thought about that because those would be easy to make.
Yep, I was
'Cause
talking to Darren about that.
They got those slip covers too that you could make for bowls, like if you're heating stuff up in the microwave. And I know
Hi,
those
Mary.
work real good.
Yeah, I've
Hello,
got one.
Mary.
I got some that I made before, and I sold to a friend of mine. And I can put it right in the microwave and put a bowl in there and just grab that and don't get burnt.
Yep, they work wonderful. I
Yep.
hadn't thought about that. That would be some good gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Some good giveaways.
Yep.
Miss Mary, how are you doing this evening? We love you, lady.
Jackie was looking for something the other day, and she was going through these bags she found a whole bunch of stuff she crocheted and forgot about.
It's always
That
cool for
happens
new
whenever you
discovery.
travel a
Yeah.
lot, I'm telling you.
It's like Christmas for a crocheter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It
It's
is.
like
Or Kwanzaa.
I ordered because James and Angela, their daughter-in-law, she's having a boy next month, and I'm working on a blanket for her. Cat, you gotta move. You are in my way. Move! Goodness. I'm trying to get this yarn.
No.
I'm doing 3 or 4 different colors, but I found this yarn, and it's so pretty.
Oh no, Mary, I'm
Oh.
so sorry,
Different
hon.
shades of blue.
Oh, that's very pretty.
And I'm going to do this gray and white for their blanket.
Mary.
Mary,
I'm
make
sorry,
sure you
Mary.
got some good chicken soup, honey.
Yep.
Yep.
Tons of garlic and onion in that chicken soup, woman.
Darren.
Well,
There
howdy,
he
buddy.
is.
Hey, Darren.
Hey, honey.
He's watching ads.
Yep.
That's what I did before I got in.
Fat yarn. I went and made this fat yarn. This stuff
yeah,
is
the thick
so
stuff.
warm. Yeah, I'm working on it. I got me a ball of yarn in the middle of it, but it's going to be able to cover both of our beds time I get done with it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm planning on making a blanket for. I want to do a king size blanket to make sure it covers both people and it doesn't get stolen off of one. Because some people are blanket stealers when they sleep. Just saying.
Mary, honey, we're praying for you and hope that you get to feeling better. I hate you're sick.
No doubt.
That's no fun, especially as pretty as it's been the last few days. I know Glenn went and when we got back from the hospital yesterday, he said, "Oh my gosh, it's so pretty outside. The sun's shining and it's warm. I won't go outside." I said, "But I'm too sleepy. I got to take a nap." And he slept longer than I did.
I did not. You sleep before I was.
Well, yeah, but you slept after I did. That's what I meant.
No, I think you got up by the time I laid down.
Oh, really? That might have been what it was. You woke me up.
Might have been. Because I remember you hollering at me about the time I was dozing off.
Yep.
Don't mind me. I'm collecting my.
But now after we got the work
points.
done and I come in.
You think she loves me?
No.
Yeah, yes.
I think so. That's so sweet. Animals just have the biggest hearts.
How many steaks did
sit
you
out-
have to put around your neck to get her to lay up there like that?
Yeah, she ain't spoiled one bit.
I think he's ignoring my question.
Mhm.
I don't blame him.
I said, how many steaks do you have to hang around your neck to get her to lay up there like that?
None.
She's so pretty.
I sit outside and all my neighbors walk
Look
their
at
dogs.
her.
Some of them
She
are on
says,
leashes,
"Daddy,
some of them
I
are
love
not.
you."
And they all want to stop and say hi to me.
Mary, honey, do you need anything?
But Glenn,
He
just for
said
the
that was the long hands. That's what Shaky said.
Oh,
it's two pork chops, not steaks.
okay.
You gonna come up, Darren?
I'll
Oh.
drop him the link here.
Yeah, it's up there a little ways.
Right down there again now. He won't have to chase it.
Junior said, I tried and tried to get Daddy to come down and meet them. He said, I wanted to meet Darren and them so bad.
Yeah, I know. Well, a few days before we left, Jason and Robin from Big Bird, they come up for a doctor's appointment for Jason, and we met them over by the mall. And we sat over there, had some coffee, and talked with them for a few hours.
Well, that was nice.
Right.
You know, well, they had all gotten the crud, so we couldn't go down there. And see them. It all went through, Darren?
Darren just got monetized.
Yay! All right, Darren.
That's what I was getting ready to do.
Oh, Mary, you shouldn't have done that.
Hey,
I
Glenn.
wish you'd have kept it and got you something you needed.
Mary, you
Glenn.
got the prayers.
Mary,
honey. We love
No
you.
doubt.
Thank you.
I hope you feel
much.
better, hon.
Feel better, Mary.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, let's say a prayer real quick for Mary.
Yes,
Yes,
let's
sir.
do.
Heavenly Father, we come to you and you ask that you look over our sister Mary, that you help her feel better, and God, give your grace and glory to her to make her life easier and to rid her of whatever ailing her and any other issues she's going through. For your beautiful son, Yeshua, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Mary, we love you with all of our heart, sweetheart.
Yep.
Hope you feel better, Mary.
You have sweet dreams. But Darren, that's awesome that you just got monetized.
Come on up, Darren.
In the money.
Yeah.
I only need 13,000 more points for a $50 gift card.
Well, that's great. Where do you do yours?
Through Fetch Rewards.
What do you use?
All the
You're
receipts
welcome,
from
Mary.
the gas station, grocery store, anywhere that I spend, Walmart, Target, Publix, Sam's Club, wherever I can get a receipt from.
Okay.
And then if I refer anybody, if I get to refer anybody, then and they
Come
scan
on,
their first
Cameron.
receipt this weekend, I get 4,000 points for each person that I refer to.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
good.
So right
Oreo's
now,
jealous,
There he is.
Shaky.
Oh,
Hello, Darren.
G'day all.
hey Darren,
How are you?
I'm doing good.
here, move me up and bring down Terry. Move me up and bring down Terry.
That's a lovebird side by side.
That's right, lovebird side by side.
Christ knows
He's
I don't
working
need
on
no knife making crazy down under man getting mad because I'm beside his fiance
Oh.
up on here. Yeah, you move it down.
there it went.
Yeah, Oreo.
That's all right though. I can go like this and smack you.
Yep.
Be nice, Shaky, because I can smack you now.
When did you find out that you got monetized?
I sent you the email.
She said, "What email?"
Yep, this is getting off on a good foot.
He didn't tell me he sent me an email. That's the thing. Which email? To what email?
Trotto.
Okay.
Yeah, there's this big old cat. We call him Bear because I think the reason he's so big is he's been fixed. But he had a collar on with the bell. No name, no nothing. I don't know where he belongs, but that cat is so friendly. But he looks like Buddha. He's real furry, but his muscles is just so hard where he's so beefed up. I bet you
Sounds
that
like it might
cat's
be
head's every bit of that big around.
Sounds like he might be a Maine, what they call Maine Coon cats.
Maine
They're
Coon cats,
very
yeah.
big, yeah, they're a big breed of cat.
Yeah,
Awesome.
they're the largest
Well, I've
breed.
got a Maine Coon, but he's not even a year old yet. But he's nowhere near the size of this cat. I mean, he's probably halfway between my ankle and my knee. I mean, he's tall but beefed up. I told Glenn, I said he looks like Buddha. But he'll
That's
lay
not
down
me.
and she said, "Well,
It ain't me.
It's Darren. Usually I'm the one pecking away. Not today.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Paula.
Hi, Paula.
Hey,
Hey,
Paula.
Paula. Hey, you girl.
Have you got monetized
Hey, Paula.
yet, girlfriend? We hadn't seen you in a while.
Well, get on up there.
Coco's
That's
having a
nothing.
fit. Sorry.
That's nothing unusual.
No, ma'am. We've been out of commission for a little while.
No
so
doubt.
we hadn't paid no attention to anything.
Have you heard from Red on how her dog is doing?
Yeah, he's fine, and she's I think went to bed early because she's been doing a lot of planting of plants and stuff.
Okay.
And she
So I
hasn't
know
getting much sleep.
the other night on a live, her dog had a seizure.
That's awful.
And I was wondering how he was doing.
Paula said all her starts are growing and Kyle's extending the beds.
I hear you.
I'll be
Nice.
Put to
building
work.
cups tomorrow and
Paula, for what?
planting
More
seeds.
peppers?
What was that?
More hot I was going to say for Paula, more hot peppers?
That's why he's extending the bed so he can get more hot peppers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yep.
Is it just for the peppers or is it for peanuts or some tomatoes?
I can't wait to
Go
see
ahead,
how
April.
part of my garden does. Tomorrow I've got holes to put in cups so I can fill them with dirt and seeds and get them outside starting. I've got broccoli, cabbage, and potatoes planted. I'm going to be planting seeds in them and see how they do. I can't wait to see how part of my garden does this year.
Yeah.
I know I planted some jalapeno plants one time, and I'm telling you, I had jalapenos out the ears, and we didn't plant but what? Wasn't it 3 that I planted? And Glenn said, well, you know why they done so good, don't you? I said, no, why? He said, because you got such a bad temper.
No, it's the reason they was so hot.
I'm going to be getting jalapenos from the nursery when I go over there. I'm going to be getting some tomatoes, some peppers, jalapenos, banana peppers.
Hang on, you just spent a fortune on seeds.
No, I didn't. I did not.
You know what I'm growing?
I spent $4 on all these seeds right here. So it's not a fortune. But I
I'm
need
growing
more.
0. I don't have a yard to grow anything.
Well, this weekend, tomorrow I've got to move my chickens to where they're behind their chicken coop. And so I can get my garden spot back.
Those are barking.
and I've got to work on the second half of my garden so I can get stuff planted.
A job
Yeah.
someone was supposed to do.
If I could have a
Yes.
yard, it would be tomatoes and green pepper. Easy stuff. Tomatoes, green peppers, and cucumbers.
Oh, I'm gonna have tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, beans, zucchini, yellow squash.
You can keep the yellow squash.
Oh, I love it. Yellow squash and zucchini sauteed in a pan with butter and olive oil. Oh my god, so good.
No, I love zucchini. I like shredding it. Then you squeeze out some of the juice and you put it in a pan. Fry it up with Parmesan cheese.
I eat it raw. Cut it into slices and eat it like that. I love it.
Des, you could always go to Dollar General, get a couple of those cheap plastic tubs in the potting soil and get yourself some plants and put a couple up front or in the back, by your door.
I
Put a
can't do
tomato on
it
one
back
side,
because
a
it's
pepper.
all pine trees and mosquitoes, so I can't do it out back. And out front, the tiny little garden I do have, I have a rose bush, my bird bath, and some aloe and Mexican heather. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, and a bench, 2 benches. So that's my little front stoop. So I can't really grow anything, and I can't grow it in my parking space because I need my car there.
But I'm also gonna be growing spinach and onions. That's got to get done this weekend too. I love my
Nice.
cold crops.
Nice.
Well, I was sent seeds for Malabar spinach last year, so I'm gonna try growing it this year in one of my containers. Because I want to see how well it will do. I'm hoping my grapes will give me something this year, even if it's just a little bit. I want some grapes.
That's awesome.
Those are good.
Well,
No one's seen your new garden yet.
So much better than out the store.
Oh yeah.
No one's seen Terry's new garden bed yet.
No, I haven't put the video out yet. That'll be coming out tomorrow. I haven't even posted pictures yet.
And there's a special guest star.
Yeah, a little special. My son. I didn't think I was ever gonna get done doing that video, but I'm glad. Glad I finally did. Because that's coming out tomorrow. I just gotta figure out a time for it.
Oh, and just so y'all know, Billy and Sharon's doing okay. They
Thank you.
was texting with Glenn through Snapchat the other day.
Okay.
Good.
Has he even put out any videos lately?
No, he hasn't.
Nope.
He's been
Okay.
as bad as we have.
Well,
No,
he gets
No,
depressed
he's
in the
worse.
wintertime.
It's not just that, but they only have so much internet, and the kids burn it within a couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they have
Yep.
he can't get on to download or anything, or even do like a hummingbird. Hey, let's watch the hummingbird. So how have y'all been? You see the hummingbird? So yeah.
Yeah. I've been there. Yeah, that sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's out there with really bad internet, and we got to get him on doing videos so he can get his income up.
Mm-hmm.
I miss seeing him.
I'm free Wi-Fi at coffee shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did he say he had free Wi-Fi?
He had what?
Everybody's freezing tonight. Is it us?
I think so. I don't know.
You guys could be lagging a little bit because when I was on my
Shaky.
computer and my tablet, you guys were lagging a little.
Well, we've got the little one in here. We ain't on the big computer.
Well, that might be part of it too. This little laptop
Yeah.
isn't doing as good.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
heard my name. What's my name up there for?
Checking to see if you
I
were
started to
frozen
say,
or not.
Shaky, you ain't the one freezing tonight.
I froze one time. That was it.
Uh-huh.
I haven't either.
Nope.
Oh,
Speaking
cool,
of
Paula.
corn,
More
Paula,
more
have any of y'all
peanuts.
tried that? What is it? Something cream? No, it's a corn variety. It's something cream.
I don't know.
Shaky.
What you
Paula's
mean like
talking to
Oh,
you.
you mean like hummus? Like hummus?
peaches. No, peaches and cream corn.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, close.
That's good stuff.
I was starting to get me some of that the other day, and I didn't know if anybody had tried it, if it was any good or not.
Oh, it's
I'll
delicious.
stick with my Silver Queen.
Oh, I know who that's for. That's for Paula, isn't it?
Exactly.
But it's a yellow and white corn. It's actually really delicious.
That's my favorite.
The peaches and cream, yeah. I've
Yeah,
got
that's my
corn.
favorite.
It's a yellow corn, but I want to see if I can find peaches and cream and grow it later this year.
Well, I know
Yeah,
we always get
they're
the
so
silver
good.
what? Yeah, or what's the?
Silver Queen.
I thought it had something else on it, but
Sweet corn.
I know it's good. It's really good.
It's called Silver Queen sweet corn.
I
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
good
try
too.
Silver Queen, but I can't get it over here.
Paula said she loved peaches and cream. I'm gonna have to try it.
Of all the times we went to Walmart, you could have looked to see if they had it there.
They didn't. They had hybrided there. I looked. I told you that.
Stevie said
I need
he
to go
liked
get my
it.
popcorn.
I want to try growing that someday because
I'm
we
gonna
go
whoop
through
Jakey
a lot of
tonight.
popcorn.
You gonna what?
Okay, Paula.
I said I'm gonna whoop you tonight.
Why? What'd I do?
Talking about
He
popcorn.
loves popcorn and he can't have none.
I was talking about getting
Aw.
He
popcorn.
can't have.
I want to get some popcorn so I can watch this lover spat underneath of me.
Junior, honey, how long have you got that in there for?
It smells like it's Christmas.
Uh-oh. I'm right here.
Okie dokie. Well, I didn't want you to get it hot like you did your chicken sandwich the other night.
Oh, speaking of, hold on a second. If anybody's got Alexa, I'm sorry. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on.
Really? No, but with the
I got to
different
drop in on my daughter. Hold on. I'm Alexa dropping. Serena?
Alrighty.
Serena? I'm going to scream in a second. I got to take my headphones off. Okay, she's off. Can you make me some microwave popcorn, please? Sure. Thanks.
I have a
Love you,
feeling she was
Glenn.
gonna do
Love
that.
you, Glenn. I can't climb it and get it.
I wish y'all could see this pouty face.
Sorry, Glenn, but you know, I'm out of Girl Scout cookies and I want something. I want a snack, so.
I
Now,
do too.
can
I don't
Glenn
know
eat
what I want.
popcorn if it's plain?
It's if you get any of the little kernels or anything with diverticulitis, it can set up infection in them little pouches. So
Okay.
seeds or anything like that, he can't have.
That's what I
Doctor
could have
told
done.
me that I could have
Okay.
nuts and seeds and stuff now, but
Yeah, I want to see you eat a really high fiber diet.
that's what he told me to eat, a real high fiber diet.
And I want to see you do that, and I'll let you have some.
Well, the good thing about diverticulitis, you can't eat broccoli.
Yeah, he wouldn't eat that anyway.
I love broccoli.
I do too.
Yeah.
I even like it raw. Dip it in ranch.
Yep.
The ranch
Yes.
is bad, but I love it with it.
The
like it.
corn is called Orchard Baby from Baker Creek.
Oh. We need to get some stuff from Baker Creek because that's all heirloom seeds.
Oh,
Well, broccoli can be fed to bacon to make bacon.
Oh, those are
I feed our
small.
bacon seeds a bunch of different stuff. They get a variety.
Those are small
Yeah,
corns.
I got so tickled the other day. We had give the pigs at the lower end something to eat. They was coming up through there on the tractor. And Junior he told me, he said, don't look back. They're getting ready to eat. And he was coming on up through there. And he said, well, I ain't looking over at them pigs. And I said, why? And I looked, and onesie was over there making bacon seeds. I said, Junior, you're going to get ready to see a bunch of that when it in springtime.
That's funny. Making bacon seeds.
I wish I could have seen his face. Yep, they was making bacon. Oh, do you want to tell them how you can sugar cure good ham?
That wasn't sugar cure.
Oh, yeah. That was salt cured.
No, that was smoked ham.
Well, smoked and salt cured.
My aunt
Yes, old guy
and my
was talking
cousins.
about his.
Sorry, go ahead.
This old guy was talking about somebody, his grandpa or something, knew how to fix the best hams you'd ever eat. Said that he had a hutch built out there for the hogs to stay in, so he put a wood stove out there beside of it and had the pipe run into the building and fed them a bunch of rock salt. He said that way when they got ready to kill them, they was already salted and smoked.
Yep, fed them salt.
Rock salt.
Yep, rock salt. Let them stay in the smokehouse. That's what you call the lazy man's way.
Yeah.
Scare 'em before you kill them.
That ought to be pre-cooked too, hadn't it?
Pretty much.
Paula said they're not all our heirloom.
Yeah, I was getting ready to tell her I want to get me some heirloom seeds.
Need to get
What
back
is-
from Michael. He
what
was
is- what
telling
does that
us
mean?
down there that day about somebody had a bunch of seeds.
They, where they've done the genetically altered stuff.
Welcome
a lot
back,
of times
Susan.
You can't, like, if you get the corn or anything, you can't keep the kernels to grow your corn next year.
Yeah.
With the hybrid seeds, you can save seeds from what you grow.
With the heirlooms you can, with the hybrids you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Susan. She's heating up hamburger.
Yeah, the other
My,
night playing Wednesday night and just having drink all that stuff. He said, I want inch thick hamburger steak.
No, I said a great big hamburger steak and an order of fries and a bowl of coleslaw.
I cooked up some chicken parm in my cast iron skillet tonight. And oh my god, it was so good.
I bet it was.
It was good. I told my son, I said, I can't wait to try cornbread in there. He was, yes, you got to do it.
Well, she fixed
Tell
a
you
big
what I like.
thing of spaghetti today, and I've done eat out of it twice. Now I'm ready for something else.
It's good.
One thing I like about that cast iron is you can sear the steak in and then put it in the oven at a low temperature and
Yep.
tender up that way.
Yeah.
Well,
You got to change pans.
I cut chicken breasts in half and I coated them and I was cooking them in the pan in a little bit of oil. And Amanda comes out from her room. She was, what's for dinner? I said chicken parm with some other stuff. She was, are you cooking it like Darren did that meat when he was here? I said, yeah. She was, oh, okay. I like that.
Cousin Ed up there in the corner.
Huh?
Cousin Ed in the corner. There's
Yeah, I'm actually cousin is. I'm cousin it's cousin.
Okay.
Cousin is.
There's a picture of me. I think it's in my Facebook or on my phone of me with my hair completely straight in the front, and I look like cousin is. But what I was gonna say was, when you guys are talking about ham, my aunt, and my two cousins went to Spain. Today is my aunt's 70th birthday, and
Oh wow.
they're hitting up. And yeah, I'm half Spaniard, so they went to go see family and stuff there. And
Oh,
so they showed them in a pub, and at the pub they have the ham where they can cut the meat right off the ham at the bar,
Yeah, the
and then
prosciutto.
serve the drinks and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, the prosciutto.
gosh.
yeah. When my aunt used to do the Camino through Spain, different Caminos, and through England to Spain, she hit a couple of different places and villages, and they would have it all along the way. So that was like one of her
Yeah.
main favorite things.
I don't
But
know
yeah.
what I'm gonna do. I haven't even thought about how I want the hams when we butchered my pig, because
We're
they're
not
gonna be
going to have
massive.
time to process.
Holler
Huh?
Homestead.
We're not
Go
going to
ahead.
have time to process them as hams, and it's going to be too hot.
Holler Homestead. They have the ham legs or whatever hanging.
Yeah,
Two in the
they're making
kitchen.
prosciutto
Yeah,
out of the legs. Yeah, the 4 legs.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw that.
Two are in the barn and two are in the kitchen. She's like, we're not gonna be keeping these here. They're dripping everywhere.
Yep. They put them in that house that's on the
The old
property.
farmhouse.
Yep.
Yeah, where she's got all of her extra soap making stuff, and the kids are using it as their fort.
Yep.
But yeah, we might be able to do bacon in the fridge, but we won't have time for ham.
Yeah.
Well, that's when I can get big bags and wrap them up and put them in the freezer.
I don't know how it's going to come out freezer and then salt cure.
Yeah, you put those most of the time in the refrigerator for about 7 days. Season them and put them in there. And they're really good like that. You need to get Darren to build you a cooler to where you can hang it. If you're
Oh,
going
wow,
to be
hey.
doing it all the time.
Josh's Stony Creek shows a salt cure method. They do their own there, and he's got some videos on him doing it with his dad.
Oh yeah, when him and his dad butchered a couple hogs a few years ago, they put it in a big old box and salt cured it.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's why it's
we
called a
won't be able
Boston
to.
butt.
The season's wrong.
Yeah,
That box
it's
is
gonna.
called a butt.
It's going to be too hot.
Yeah, because of the time of year, it's still gonna be warm down in Georgia when we go down to butcher the pig.
Paul has posted something if you guys want to read it.
I'm sorry, I had just went in yonder for a second.
That's all right.
Oh wow!
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, go ahead and run the link, Paula. That'll be fine. Because anything like that, I don't mind it at all. One of her best friends has a book releasing the 29th. It's already on the bestsellers list called Companion Planning.
Oh.
Planting.
Hey, Tina Ladybug.
Oh, hello, Ladybug. She says, "Hi there,
Hey, Tina.
Lady and everyone."
Don't unmute.
Serena, did my kid go upstairs and not bring me the popcorn? That turkey.
Yeah, she put it in there and
go
then
right
walked
back up
upstairs.
steps.
Yeah, little turd. I'll be back.
We was moving the White House today, and the two turkeys are in there. And every time I walk in there and I ain't just giving them bread, the two turkeys will sit down, and they absolutely will not move. And them dabbling things, I bet you they're weighing 25 pounds or better. And I have to pick them up by their wings and move them up because they won't walk.
Teardrops.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to jump off here. It's 10 o'clock and it's gonna be bedtime in the house, so I'm gonna jump off here and give everybody some peace.
Total disappointment. Look.
Love you guys.
All right.
I love
Have a
you
good night,
too,
Shaggy.
Shaggy. Thank
Good
you
night,
so
Shaggy.
much here.
Talk to y'all
So
later.
disappointed.
All righty, take care. You definitely have it for me, okay?
Gotcha.
Good night, Chucky. A quarter of the bag did not pop.
I think we got Terry.
Okay.
I think we got Terry back up here.
I think.
Yeah, I'm back. All of
No,
a
you
sudden, I
can't.
disappeared. I was like, "What the heck?"
I know. I was like, where did Terry go?
You get your phone.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all done made Glenn hungry and he's having to eat him some peanut butter crackers.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
For dinner. I can't eat no more right now.
Hang on, heat peanut butter crackers?
Yep.
Can
Oh
I
my
heat them
gosh,
up?
that's one of my favorite things.
I never heard about heating them up.
Oh, heated peanut butter is good. I was
oh
gonna,
no.
I love heated peanut butter. You like it when I'm doing the peanut butter fudge. You like it hot.
That's
I like
different.
peanut butter on an English muffin.
Yeah, that's good.
No.
Yeah.
All heated up and it just into the crevices and you bite it. It's like
When
dripping.
it's hot and it melts in there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I got to get a straw.
But you also don't eat broccoli or Brussels sprouts.
Hold on a minute.
I'll eat
Junior.
peanut
Dude,
butter,
I love Brussels sprouts.
but not
Oh,
on
so
Brussels
do we.
sprouts and broccoli. Yum. Yum, yum.
It's the
I can make a call, Susan. The question is time.
Yeah. We don't know how long he's going to be over here this next time he visits.
Wake us up.
No, I was asleep when I was doing this.
Oh, I thought you didn't know. I thought you were asleep.
I was asleep last night. Y'all was asleep when I was trying to do that last night.
It
I think
depends
that's
if
pretty
you're
cool,
trying to
Paula.
drive traffic or not, Paula.
I guess.
I think he should do an announcement.
I heard.
This way people know that you're doing a giveaway.
Mm-hmm. And if you're chasing hours, I'd make an announcement and do a live.
Yep.
They're coming to start.
Because you get more people in there a month and see what's being given away.
Maybe not.
I think the only lady answered the
Do you still have your fingers, Paula?
Mom,
That tater knife is evil.
Did she?
That tater knife is nice.
Tater knife doesn't like me.
Look. It is.
Feeling future.
It loves you. It can give you kisses.
Where do you want them? About right there.
Yeah, I just gonna say that somewhere.
Yeah, I understand trying to give it to friends. But the question is, are you trying to give away to friends or are you trying to drive his?
Going to work.
Yeah. Because if you're trying to get monetized, you definitely want that watch time. So now you get to decide which videos you're going to put in for monetization, don't you?
All of them.
Okay.
That's the best thing to do.
Mm-hmm. The easiest thing to do.
Uh-huh.
Click
Smartest
on a button,
thing to do. We showed everybody your knife. Well, my knife.
I
now.
wish, Stevie.
No, Stevie, I'm back in Australia.
I wish he was here. I might be able to sleep better.
Just have a chainsaw idling beside your bed.
You guys gotta understand. I went over 4 years of not hearing someone snore next to me. It took me 3 nights to get used to hearing him snore. Then I was fine. He leaves, and I'm having
And
to
now
play
it's empty.
snoring sounds on YouTube just so I can go to sleep.
Darren, you need to record you snoring at night and send it to her.
I fall asleep on the phone so often she gets to
I've
hear it.
heard him plenty of times on the phone.
I know used to when Glenn would drive a truck, he'd come in and I'd get used to sleeping with him. Then he'd leave, and it took me forever to get used to sleeping without him. Then
Yep.
I'd get used to that. Here he'd come back home, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
It's something to get used to.
Yeah, it is. It was. I was okay with him next to me. It's just I had to get used to snoring. I mean, I listened to it many times before, but just right next to me, I had to get used to that. And then the silence after he left, I was like, this just ain't fair. He needs to hurry up and move over here.
Exactly.
My boyfriend died
Country
6
meeting,
years ago.
Stevie.
My boyfriend died six years ago, roughly now, and for 2 weeks I had gone up to be with him. I knew him since I was 15, and he was snoring away. And then now that I'm down here back by myself, because he didn't come back. He was supposed to come back the weekend before Trump was elected president. That's
Yeah.
what it was. So I saw. Okay, so 5 years ago, the March of that year, and he was supposed to come down, and then he didn't come, and he passed away. And I got the phone call and all, but I go to sleep now, and I wake myself up from my snoring, so I don't need to have a partner next to my bed. I wake myself up. That poor partner would be like, "Oh my God, I'm out of here. I'm going back to my house." So yeah, I don't have to share my bed anymore either. It's a double, so it's mine.
Paul, as far as content ideas, the best advice I can give, and it's what I gave Terry, is record everything.
Yeah, because you miss out. If you ain't got it sitting there, we've missed out on so much good stuff just because we wasn't ready to get it.
Yeah. I don't have any record time left on my phone right now because I have to edit videos and get things off my phone so I have space. I've got like 10 minutes worth of record time, and I'm using that tonight part tomorrow when I make something in my dehydrator.
On some videos I put out and I go, yeah, they're going to get 60 to 90 views. And I know that before I put them out.
Mm-hmm.
And other videos, it's like, yeah, this one could do well. And
Then you get those rare sweet potato videos that do really, really good.
that one's bizarre. That one was just a normal garden tour, and I harvested sweet potatoes. I mentioned harvest sweet potatoes in the tags, and I've got a garden tour with 1,000 views.
Yeah.
It's a fluke.
Yeah, but it's a good one.
Yeah. You never know what will grab somebody's attention.
Exactly.
What you think is dumb, somebody else might. It's like somebody else's trash is somebody else's treasure.
Treasure, yeah.
So what you think is a treasure, a trashy video, could be a treasure to somebody else to learn a skill or something they didn't know about. So
it's like, look at Sweeney's Creek. They put out a scum video and they got 1,000 views in a day. They just hit that right time, and it was gold for that video.
A junior went.
See, I don't have
one about his dog licking egg off of the doghouse, and he got 2.7 million views on it.
Was that a short?
I'm sorry, 1,000, not million. Yeah, it was a short, but all the dog was doing was just licking egg that he accidentally splattered on the roof. And I mean, it just went crazy.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
I'm not that lucky to get a meal.
This is why
Yeah,
I don't have a YouTube channel.
I wish I could too.
I don't have a garden. I'm not crafty. I'm not musically inclined. So for me, it's like, what do I do a video on? Just like
Well,
I got nothing
you
to
could
share.
go.
You'd be
do a
surprised.
video on the struggles that you go through with your health issues. I mean, you
And
never
being in
can
a
tell.
wheelchair.
Yeah, and I mean, you never can tell.
My
who
wheelchair
is
is in the car, and I
getting
shuffled
out
in the
good.
hallway like a little old lady.
You'd be
So,
surprised how many people will watch it, though.
Yeah, because it
you
could
know, but
help a lot of
I don't want to be.
people.
I don't want to be. No, I don't have anything to really. I have lymphedema cellulitis. I don't wear stockings because they suffocate my legs and hurt me, and I cry. I have dry skin. I put ointment on it. It doesn't work, and lotion. There's not anything I can tell somebody else that would help them with improving because nothing has improved with me.
But you'd be
So for me to
surprised
give
how
any
many.
kind of medical, go ahead.
But you'd be surprised how many you could help that are newly diagnosed with that don't know how to treat or deal with it.
I'm still trying to deal with it. I've had it since I was 44. Let's see. I got it in 2002, and I'm still dealing with it, and I can't treat it
I'm 46
because
years
mine's
old.
more rare.
Yeah, I'm 46 years old, and I'm still finding new things that I have to deal with my epilepsy that I have to learn how to deal with all the time.
Yeah.
The thing is, to do the YouTube part, you've got to have some confidence in it.
Yep.
That's the problem. I don't have confidence because I don't have anything to share.
Look, I started with I don't have anything to share and got convinced that, yeah, you do. And I started with all my videos as overhead videos. Yeah, it was a month of constant videos before I appeared in a video.
I mean, I can show them. A window, and there's nothing to look at. I mean,
you do craft, though, don't you?
I'm sorry.
Don't you do craft?
No.
No.
Thought you did.
I made 2 crafts so far. I can't draw. I don't play an instrument. I'm not athletic. I don't cook that great. Plus, I can't stand at the counter anymore. So it's like I don't have anything. I'm not a poet or anything like that. You know, I have a good shoulder. I'll hear you. You know, if you want somebody to talk to, I can listen. I'm a great shoulder, but for me, anything else, I'm just moral support.
Okay.
That's
Hey, you could
my
teach
skill.
10 key and typing.
I can
Because
what?
if anybody wanted to learn typing, you'd be a good one to teach it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She goes so fast you couldn't tell what she done.
My kids can type faster than me. I can talk about movies.
Wake up the neighbor with her snoring.
You'd be surprised how many people will just sit there and watch someone talk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got to have enough confidence to do that. That's the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm not like snarky.
What you're doing, or it just you've got to like what you're doing, or it shows.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know someone that reads books. She'll do a chapter in a video, and she reads them. She's done lots of books.
This is why I never went to college because I never know what I wanted to be. I still don't. I'm 58.
I don't think anyone ever knows what they want to be.
One of these days I'll work out what I want to be when I grow up.
I want to be a
never grow up.
kid.
So that's
I want to be that.
That's what his problem is too.
I got no problem.
They never grow up.
Everybody else's problem. Everybody wants me to grow up, and I don't want to.
Same here.
So what's the fun in growing up?
My brain is in my 20s just because my body's 105.
Let alone being grown up and getting old.
Yep.
Paul, I can't do. I can do one container if I'm lucky, and I can put it in my driveway. I mean, in my parking space. I've got aloe in my little flower beds, and a Mexican heather
You
and a
know, we've
rose.
got aloe growing in here, and I cannot remember to water them things. And you wouldn't believe how good they've done without water, would they?
That just goes to show you can't take care of nothing.
With aloe,
Anything-
it takes a water it good once a week, and it's good for the rest of the week.
Mine are
Well, I
outside
bet
in the
you
flower
mine
Oh,
beds.
this
goes
stuff
That's it.
went for nearly a year without being watered.
It did because I forgot about it. And that ain't no lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I actually forgot about it. And it's actually had babies.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
possible.
wow.
I got to get some new pots and dirt and divide them all out.
That's cool, Paula.
Well, maybe we need to send Junior to you for a little while, Paula.
But which one?
I
Two of
just
them.
absolutely, we just cannot get math across to him, and we've tried everything. And the youngin's smart. The youngin reads so good. He can do his reading really good and everything else good, but math, he hates it. And I think
My
that's his
daughter's the same way.
problem.
You wanna know my
My
favorite
daughter
subject?
hates math.
A switch.
Go.
He said, "Do you want to know my favorite subject? What, lunch?
No,
Science.
Going home."
Going home.
and lunch.
Typical
Oh my
kid.
gosh. Susan's got a mama, daddy, and 4 baby squirrels, so she's a homesteading
Aw.
family.
Junior. Junior.
Well, Stevie, you need to come spend some time with the young and me. And Stevie said he loves math.
I did too, but you'll hate
I
it trying
hated
to
it.
teach him.
Honest to goodness, he was doing 1 chapter in his math, and this is just how bad he hates doing it. He started it a little bit after 6, and he's still not done.
And he's over there watching videos, which he ain't supposed to be while till he gets his homework done.
He
or
said he
schoolwork
got
done.
all done that he could understand.
Well, it don't matter. He's gonna lose his phone till it's completely done.
Oh, Junior.
I'm finding you something to do that you
He
won't be
said I didn't
bored.
want to be bored.
I'll find you something you can do and you won't be bored.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I'm sure there's lots of stuff outside you can find for him to do. Keep him busy.
Paula,
Oh,
you're right. Paula said, I made math easy for a lot of kids. It's nowhere near as complicated as it is explained these days.
no doubt.
I mean,
They make it look so stupid nowadays. It's ridiculous.
It
Yeah.
is. I mean, it's easier just to tell how to do the problem without doing all the bars that you got to do, the line graphs, the
Now,
area models.
yeah.
on the fractions, the line graphs helps out.
Well, yeah, but with the other stuff, it didn't.
No, a lot of other stuff, it didn't make no sense.
I
But
did
the
the
line
old
graph
fashioned
with the
add,
fractions,
subtract, multiply, and divide. Thank you. Carry the one.
Yep.
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 Oh, I tutored my daughter in high school final maths.
Yeah.
Stevie said he had an A all the way through school in math and an F in everything else. Well, how'd you get out
I
of school
flunked-
if you done that, Stevie?
It's simple.
What?
The teachers don't want to see you back next year.
Yeah, that's what
I
they
flunked
do.
geometry twice, but my teacher in summer school gave me a D for effort because he saw me trying so hard to figure out how to do geometry, and I just couldn't get it. So no matter how hard I tried, he goes, "You tried. I could see it. It just does not register with you. So here's a D for trying."
Well, you know,
So
whenever I was going to North High, I absolutely could not get geometry either. And my mom and dad was going through a divorce at the time. So Mama moved down here, and I wound up going to Starmount. And he done a tractor, explaining how to do it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so simple."
I
And
still wouldn't get it.
That was easy. I just couldn't believe a tractor model just made me just bing.
Yeah,
It was all
the
I
school.
needed.
My stepmother rewrote all my papers for me in high school because though you can hear it in the way I talk. My train of thought is everywhere. Like there's no beginning, middle, and end. It's just like jumbled up mess. It's because I was raised Spanish and English, so I was speaking, some of that when I was little. So it just resonated in my head, all mismatch. And so my stepmother would have to rewrite all my papers because I would get an F on them. So she'd go back and rewrite them, and I would go back and put it in my own handwriting. Everything was there. It was just jumbled up mess.
Yeah.
My daughter did
Michael
great.
isn't in the chat, so I can say this, but I failed English.
Well, my Spanish teacher went and told the class, said a lot of y'all make A's in Spanish and you'll make D's and F's in English. English is a hard language. I mean, to know everything in like all the different words that means it's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's just too much for me right there, Paula. I never had to do graphs. I never had to do graphs. That's just way too much for me.
Sarah, you're not muted when you're opening whatever that is.
I know.
It sounds like it's either water or she's crushing a plastic bottle of water. Rice Krispie treats.
Rice Krispie treats.
Yep. Is it the?
I have those in my nightstand. My kids hid some in my nightstand for me.
I used to keep stuff in my nightstand like that too.
I have that and granola bars.
Well, usually sometimes when I have hot coffee, or if I have hot chocolate, I'll dip it in my hot chocolate.
Yeah.
I worked with the lady, and this is no lie. She would put gummy bears or gummy worms, anything gummy. She'd put it in a microwave.
Hey, I do too.
And
Why?
That blew my mind.
Why?
I do too.
She said, "Well, I can eat them better warm, but most of the time they was just a runny mess till they started hardening back up." I said,
It has to be, Paula.
When I was pregnant with my daughter, I had this craving. I wanted marshmallows and I wanted peanut butter. So one day we went to the store and I got some Kaiser rolls and I bought marshmallow fluff and creamy peanut butter. And I had me marshmallow fluff with creamy peanut butter on a Kaiser roll. And I would dip it in hot chocolate. It was so good.
That sounds like Fluffernutter. Sherry, that sounds like Fluffernutter.
Mm-hmm.
Or fluff.
That's what
They
it was.
sell fluff.
Yeah.
They sell fluff, yeah.
It was a Fluffernutter.
Yeah, they sell fluff in the jar from up north down here. And so we saw it at the grocery store, and my daughter was like, "Mom, get me some." And I hate fluff, but I like the marshmallow Rice Krispie treats.
It was like one of the few things I could eat when I was pregnant with my son. I could only eat 4 things, and that was it because I had bronchitis the whole pregnancy with him.
Oh my goodness!
Way too much sugar in foods.
Hey, I was pregnant. Blame that.
I don't think anyone here would invent fluff.
They invented it here, up in New England. It's called fluff. It's blue. It's a white jar with a blue label. Then Kraft has got their own, which is even worse. It's disgusting.
So why did people invent Vegemite?
No.
But Vegemite is actually not that bad. It's actually pretty good.
No, okay.
I had some.
If you
I had
say
some this afternoon.
See, our treats are salty, yours are sweet.
Like the one you tried and didn't like.
Ah, those apple pie things. They would have been great without the frosting.
Yeah.
what was it that he had?
Apple pie, little apple pies,
Oh, the little.
individual apple pies, and they had frosting all over them.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Give me a home baked apple pie with some Cool Whip on top.
No,
ice
but he
cream.
brought over some candy, and I should have done a video trying it. Oh my god, it was so good.
There's
Tim Tams are delicious. My son
there's a
liked.
channel. You watch that channel that's out of Idaho. They lived in Washington and they moved to Idaho and they're building their house. The husband was an
I can't
ex-cop,
stand them. No.
but they turn around and they get stuff from all around the world. So they got the Vegemite
Yeah,
and the
they
candy.
commercialize their channel. I can't stand that, so I don't watch them. I know who you mean. I can't stand them. Mm-mm.
So if somebody sent you a package and you tried it on air that has to do from their country, like he brought candy
Well, I'd
to
try
you,
it.
right?
would,
That's
I'd
what
try
I'm
it.
talking about. I'm not talking about the stuff that the promotional stuff. I'm talking about somebody sending you a package and you're trying out their
Oh,
candy.
I'd try it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they tried it
See,
and they didn't like the Vegemite. Just what I'm saying.
But with the snacks he brought over, we didn't try them all at the same time. We tried throughout the 2.5 weeks he was here.
Yeah, that they would have their snack time, so they would try a little bit during snack time.
I can
Each
say this.
day.
I could get in a lot of trouble with the snacks he brought over. A lot of trouble.
Snack time on.
Veggie straws I won't eat because of the name.
Veggie straws? Never heard
Yeah,
of them.
they sell them at Walmart and stuff. It's in the chip aisle.
I don't go to Walmart. The first time I was at Walmart was like a year. No,
Where
like
do you
6
go
months
shopping?
when Darren and I
Where do you go
went.
shopping for regular food?
If I walk there, food line, most of my food gets delivered.
Check their chip aisle if you ever do.
They don't have it over there. I looked. But I
Okay.
get most of my food delivered from Walmart.
Well, it's at Walmart because I've gotten it for the kids. It's even at the Dollar Tree.
I'll have to look them up and see if they're online.
Yeah, it's in
Y'all
the
want
chip
a
section.
very, very easy peanut butter fudge recipe?
It's good.
Yeah,
Sure,
Junior
send
will
it
be
to
my
me.
witness. It's good. Well,
Send it to me.
all you gotta do is get a small container of peanut butter. The smallest, not real small, but the small ones like normal small.
Yeah.
That's it. And get 1 container of cream cheese icing. Put both of them in the microwave for 1 minute at a time. Mix them together, put it in the refrigerator, and that is the best peanut butter fudge.
It is.
Huh.
Well, there's a video for you, April.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Junior was like, "This is the best homemade fudge I've ever eat." I was planning on making some tonight, so I may go ahead and do a video of it.
I'll film you.
Of our drool drooping.
Yeah. I'm gonna get back.
Where is it?
Paula's bringing you a link to the Amazon veggie straws.
What's up, nigga? Bye.
No, I'm already looking.
Antonio, quiet.
Hey, Antonio, can you shut your door, please?
What was that?
Mum voice time.
Answer, dagnabbit. Sorry, I got windows open everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Put you guys back over here so I can see you. Okay. Window here. Okay, perfect.
I might have to try them. Veggie straws. Oh, I gotta order that nudge too, so we have that when you come back, Darren.
I was supposed to have it ordered for when I was there this time.
What's nudge?
Coffee butter.
What and what?
I never heard of that.
Wait a minute. The N word was just heard?
Nudge. N-U-D-G-E.
Oh.
No. What someone else said to the game.
Yeah.
That's a good idea too, Susan.
I hope it does not demonetize the live.
Well, I had him shut his door. I didn't realize he had said that. I apologize.
It happened.
I did an Easter swap with somebody for the first time ever and made a first craft ever.
Oh heck.
Let me show you my hold on. Where is my craft? I don't know where it went. Can't find it. No, my second craft ever. I can't find it. But I got a little Easter egg and stained the wooden bunny and put it on the front of it with a little cotton tail on it and put a little bow in the ear.
Oh,
Thank you, honey.
So I'm doing an Easter swap on my friend's page. It's Rocks and Art, and she knows I can't draw and I'm not very artistic. I'm still, trying things. And so she put me in a swap, an Easter swap. So I had to let the person know that the package is going to, that's being delivered on Monday if she wants to track it, so she can keep an eye on it. She's like, well, your package is not ready. I'm sealing your rock, so I have to make sure that they're dry and that there's no fumes coming from your package when I ship it.
Everybody be sniffing your package.
Yeah. Well, you don't want it to go through and go whoop whoop whoop, and then they go open it up. It's like, oh, it's a rock that's sealed with a sealer.
Hey, Warren.
Hi, Warren. Well, maybe she needs the people like you had at Customs, Darren.
Hey, Warren.
Luckily, he was going on his break.
No, when you walked right past them, you said they were all just standing there.
The worst one was the one coming home.
Yeah, because they had to look in your suitcase.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you're allowed to put one packet of cigarettes into the country.
Did they see any of your other stuff, or did you leave that at her house?
I declared meat products, and as I walked across, everyone else was putting it through the scanner, and if it had gone through the scanner, I might have been in a little trouble. The guy I went to was just going on his lunch break, and he goes, "I just throw it up on the counter."
Well, I'm just glad everything went A-okay.
But no,
when I went to Germany, go ahead.
When I flew into America, they were just all standing in a line and just watching us walk past.
Yeah, when I went to Germany.
Yeah, considering he had like 18 knives.
When I went to Germany and came back, they didn't check my bags. They didn't give me a stamp on my passport or anything. That I arrived there, and then when I came back, they're like, "Do you have anything to clear?" I go, "No," and I totally forgot. I had my German grandmother made me fresh jam in the jar, And let's just say, by the time I got back home to my house, it broke in my back.
Mm.
Oh no.
I was so bummed. I'm like,
Yeah.
Marcia, that was just funny. Pay an admittance fee. I'll be right in.
Watch the videos too.
Yeah. The
hey,
ads.
Mikey. Yeah, when so I was so bummed because the last time I saw her was I was like 5 years old, 4 years old, and then I saw her in 1987. I was just had my daughter, and I was a month shy, I think, or a little bit less than a month shy of my 24th birthday, and then I have not seen her since, and she passed away and stuff. So I only saw her twice in my life. One when I was too little to remember, and then when I went to go see her. And let me tell you, that woman, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. She can cook, but then she gets on her hands and knees and scrubbing the wooden floors and stuff at
Yeah,
her
they
age.
will.
Oh my God. And then I go through the village and I'm like, they are out there, those little old ladies with the rugs on the fences or on the lines are batting the heck out of them. And then they get the windows open in the middle of the winter time, and it's snow outside and everything, and the windows are like tilted. The European windows are tilted out or in or whatever. And they're out there and they got it open and the house is air, and I'm like bundled up,
Yeah.
walking to the
Lady.
little village market or store or whatever, getting my little candy. At 24,
Bye,
I still
Paula.
like my candy. Good night, Paula. But it
We
was
love
just it
you.
was just so
Thank you for
crazy.
stopping.
It just blew my mind when I went to Germany.
Do you want to get that and
The
show it
food
to
was so
Steve?
good.
What?
I had schnitzel and
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
all
that's
sorts of
good stuff.
desserts,
I'm gonna have to check your
all sorts
video
of desserts, and we'd have the 4 o'clock coffee or tea and dessert, huge lunch and a light dinner. I'm like, that's what we need to do here.
Yep. After my grandma passed away, my mom and stepdad and siblings moved up to New Jersey from Virginia. Cousins of my
Mm,
mom's, because they're 100% German, invited us over for dinner, and we had this huge German meal. Oh
hmm
my gosh, some of the best food I'd ever eaten.
Yeah, yeah. Tried German food and soul food mixed combo because my stepdad was black. So my mom would make like ham hocks and black eyed
you didn't
peas
eat them all.
and cornbread,
Yeah.
and then we would have the schnitzel and the applesauce and the red cabbage. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God,
Can
it
y'all
was
guess what
such
I'm
good
getting
food.
ready to do? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that too.
What is it?
What?
It's
Pickled.
I'm
Pickles?
it's
Pickled
Pickle
sausage?
I'm
Never heard of it.
It was.
I'm gonna boil me some eggs and pickle me some eggs in this. That's the best pickled eggs. Makes them
There's a
real
girl I
good.
follow that's from Ubley, Michigan, and she loves her pickled eggs. She likes everything pickled.
I've never had pickled sausage.
Oh, they're
Never
good.
heard of it.
Oh, Lordy.
They're usually hot, but this jar wasn't hot. It
To the
was like,
last.
yeah, it started getting a little warm at the last, but it still wasn't hot.
Hmm.
That must feel real good on the stomach and on the
No
gut.
doubt. Yeah,
You should do a video on that, April.
I will. Because I do. I love those. I've made them before without using the pickled sausage juice, but Mama got to doing that. And see, you can buy them in stores made
Yeah.
in that. And I told Mama, I said, that is the best stuff. Now I know how to make them. Susan said, that's a video. I need to know how to make that.
I want to do pickled okra this year. So I'm going to plant okra. I'm going to plant red and green okra. And
Well,
I want to try doing pickled okra. It is so good.
actually, eating
Yuck.
food is very good for your stomach.
Yeah.
Very good. You need
Sorry,
got-
Chris, not a
I've got a book that Greg from Haas Tools had shared on one of their live when they were doing the show months ago, and called Pickled Pantry, and it's all kinds of different pickled foods. So I'm going to try doing some of that this year. and see how we like it. Because I know the fermented foods are really good for you.
Yep. And you know, you're talking about jalapeno peppers. They're excellent pickled. I love pickled jalapenos.
Yeah, I've had pickled jalapenos. Angel's mom, she does pickled vegetables, and she puts jalapenos, carrots, onions, celery in there, and it's so good.
Yeah, you can take green tomatoes and mix it like 50-50 water and vinegar. But you can put green tomatoes, carrots, broccoli. Well, cauliflower is what your mama used. Onions,
Mama used whatever
anything
she
like
had.
that. And it's so good. Take and pour the juice over your pintos and then throw you a couple of them in there and eat it. That's some good eating.
I don't know what channel you're talking about, Susan.
Where you learn about the pickle, everything's pickled.
Oh, Hoss Tools. When they would do their show, every week. When him and his son would do it. Their gardening show.
There's, what's that cowboy? Cowboy who?
Cowboy
Cowboy
Candy.
Candy?
Yes, he does some good old recipes about a lot of different stuff. Even gives home remedies on there.
Well, Greg from Hoss Tools, I don't think he's done that on there. I have to go check it out. But, the Cowboy Candy recipe I did, my friend TJ, he did the recipe because he saw it on that 1870 something, and that was so good. So I did the recipe, but I'm doing
So you didn't use my recipe?
not yet.
Oh, Stevie, while you're in here, look.
Is it still
There
in
went
here?
Dev.
Yeah,
Well, Dez fell out.
show 'em.
But I'm gonna be trying other things because I'm gonna be growing jalapenos and all kinds of pickled peppers this summer and all kinds of stuff.
That was
Ain't
my
that
birthday
pretty?
present. That's a wonderful.
That is so beautiful. You still got your fingers with it, Glenn?
I got
He
a scar
did.
on this one on my thumb.
First time he used it, he cut himself.
Guilty. I got my thumb cutting potato right here.
Yes, it's okay. You can come on back up.
Yes.
We don't care. It ain't no big deal. Which we probably ain't gonna be on here much longer.
Probably not. My side's starting.
Yep, I know Glenn's hurting, so
That's a pretty knife.
That's the next
It is.
video.
it is.
And it is unbelievably sharp.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can see the scar right there.
Oh, there's I love that knife too. I loved all of his knives. But have you got your little cheese cutter with you, Darren? Those are so cute.
No, Terry's got the cheese cleavers.
Yeah, I got
Or the one that's left.
there's one cheese cleaver left. Here, let me grab it. Because the three he had left, he left them here. Cheese cleaver. These two.
Glenn, that's messed up. You gotta let me use it sometime. Wait till
It
you
ain't
see.
mine, Stevie.
Yep.
I bought it for her birthday.
Yep. Wait till you see these cheese knives.
Here's the cheese cleaver.
They're so pretty.
I wonder if the other one that I like so good if they still got it.
No, that's gone.
It's gone on, Lordy.
I love that.
That's a
just
cheese
so
cleaver.
cute. And you know, it really would work good doing cheese.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it will.
I didn't even know they existed, but it makes a lot of sense.
Here's that one. Here's the next one up. Next size up. And it's got the loop on the back.
Yeah, his aisle comes in protective cases. That's pretty too.
Yes, Stevie.
Yeah,
That's
he
my
did,
hobby.
Stevie. The knife he made me, I cut the chicken I took out. I had it thawing in the refrigerator most of the day for my chicken parm night. It was still frozen. It cut right through it, no problem. No problem at all.
You know, I bet them would work good dispatching chickens and stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the biggest one that he left here.
I like that one too.
I know, ain't that nice?
All of his knives are nice. How did you do that where it looked like the metal was?
The zigzag knife you gave.
Yeah, there
Yes.
you go.
The zigzag knife.
Yeah, you remember the handle?
Where this was, they
Oh.
had the design in it.
With
That
a
everyone was
file.
looking at MBs.
Yeah, with a file.
That
Okay.
was pretty. Everybody noticed that, and it's such a little detail, but I'm telling you, everybody noticed that.
They noticed it down in Georgia too.
Well, I can vouch for them. They are good knives.
They are. I've already told my son he's not allowed to use my knife.
He's got his own.
Should lose a finger with that.
Oh, I about lost the thumb.
And I told him, I said, be careful. That's extremely sharp. Oh.
Stevie, that's why I was worried about customers going into America, because I did bring a sack of knives.
He brought 18 of them in a box.
I was wondering if you tried to go back with any of them.
Nah. But when he moves over here, Stevie, he's going to be making them.
If I'm allowed to.
Stevie said, and holler at him when you get here.
Well, you're allowed to with someone else to tell him.
If I'd have thought we could have invited him. Stevie, I'm sorry. We just don't got no brain.
Thank you, Susan.
He is, Susan. He is very talented.
I'm telling you, you just wouldn't believe how good those knives feel in your hand. I mean, it's just amazing.
And I will say, even though they're not, like, this one's not that big, it's got weight to it.
Yeah.
It's got weight to it. Because I compared my knife to the other knife I have that has a broken tip, and it's like night and day.
Yeah.
That's like that little knife. Well, it's heavier than you think it is.
It is.
Mm-hmm. But it feels good in your hand.
Yeah, it does.
Stevie, the one that Glenn wanted, that ended up getting used for that job.
Yeah.
That's the reason I was wanting it. I knew it would be good for that.
Yep.
Yeah, you could tell it cut through the hog real easy.
Yep.
I know those knives will be around for a very, very long time.
Margie wants to know if it's German steel.
The stainless steel ones are Swedish steel.
Oh.
All of those ones are stainless steel. They're Swedish.
Okay.
It's Sandvik steel.
So what is it when it looks like this?
That's stainless.
Okay.
That's actually stainless steel.
Okay, so just this isn't sanded off.
Yeah, that's not cleaned back.
Okay. So I had someone ask me, and I was like, I have no idea. I'll have to ask them.
If I'm making a knife that has no owner, then I'll make it out of stainless steel.
Okay.
Carbon steel, I've got to tell them how to care for it.
Oh yeah, because that's what I was thinking of, the carbon. Okay.
Susan, he can make them and sell them. It just while he's over there, it would cost an arm and a leg to get them shipped across.
Yeah.
I won't be allowed to have employment when I come over.
No. You won't be allowed to
have employment.
He has to wait a while for that. That's one of the things he has to wait for. But it's not employment if you're making it.
That's what I started to say. If you're working for yourself, that's not employment.
We've got to check that.
Yeah. There's a lot of things we gotta look into before he moves over. A whole lot.
I'm like Taylor. You know, if you're doing it yourself, that's not considered employment because you're self-employed.
Yeah, the idea of the law is to protect jobs for Americans. So the question of if you start your own business, it needs to be asked of a lawyer.
Yeah, I would check on it because I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
just don't.
because getting in trouble could involve leaving. Please leave the country.
Just tell them you want to
we
start
don't
up
want the
your-
please leave and not come back. No, not allowed.
Just tell them you want to start up your own moonshining business.
You can do that if you remember to go and fill out the papers to pay the taxes on it.
Oh man.
Make some as
Yeah.
gifts and get suggested donations.
Yeah.
Yep. Just tell them how much the suggested need to be.
They could be like, "Oh, can you make me some gifts? I'll pay for the materials."
Oh.
And then you're not being paid; they're paying for the materials.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just a matter of what's allowed.
Once
Yeah.
it's sneak across, and then you can do what you want.
Yeah. Just go to
Yeah, but they
Mexico
can-
and then walk across the Rio Grande, and you're fine.
I've mentioned that many times. Even if they've got, even if they're allowing that and forgiving that, I wouldn't do it because it's breaking the laws that I love.
Yep.
I agree with you there.
And then they could deport him and ban him from coming back into a country.
Well, it's not even that. It's I wouldn't do it.
He's saying it's the principle of it to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I wouldn't do it neither.
No, because I mean, if something was to happen, I mean, going through the whole deportation and all that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just too much of a hassle. Do it right the first time.
Yep.
Could be done, Des, but I don't have the machining stuff for it because that's more machining.
Susan, if I do, we have to make sure it's okay through a lawyer first, so he don't get in trouble.
Yeah, that's the other thought.
And
It's a possibility.
It's funny how you see all these movies about people just getting married so the other one can have the right to stay, and then it not be all that simple at all.
Oh no, it's not. If it was, everybody'd be coming over here and getting married and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a long process, and there's a lot you got to go through on both sides.
Yep. Are you going to miss the kangaroos?
No, I'm a pretty good shot.
Yeah, but we don't got none.
Yeah, they do. There's kangaroos over here.
They're in San Diego Zoo.
In the zoos.
I know a boy one time when I was trucking, he had to go pick one up and haul it somewhere. He come back all black and blue.
Beat him up.
He said he didn't know them things could drag back on their tail and kick so hard. So the cow had never kicked that hard before.
And their feet aren't small, they're huge.
Yeah.
Well, they are just muscled up like unbelievably. I mean,
I'd like to go over and see them running in the wild.
yeah, no doubt.
See a whole herd of them bouncing out across the field.
Yeah, Warren, I'll take a koala bear too. I think those are so cute.
Well, one of my biggest fans over there got a koala bear.
Oh,
Little Miss Lauren from Three Creeks.
well.
You muted her.
She probably sleeps with it every night.
That's what I'd be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime she was near me, she'd say, "My hands are cold," and stick them underneath my jacket.
No, I think at one point she stuck them under your shirt because you said her hands were colder than mine.
Oh yeah, they were.
The one day outside there.
Susan, he really is a good man, and
Hey,
Terry's a really good woman. I'm very honored to have got to meet both of them.
No doubt.
Terry's a good woman. I live in a broken world.
You are definitely a good man. Hey, for my daughter, the first time she video chatted with you to talk to you for over 20 minutes, but she wouldn't even talk to her own sister for like 5 minutes in video chat? Yeah, you're special.
Yep.
Yeah, some of the discussion she wants to have though.
That's not fair. You got That's not fair.
Well, we're not going to ask, so he don't have to hide.
Let's just say it's a subject my daughter says she wants nothing to do with before. And then on the way back from Georgia, it was a whole different subject. And I was speechless. I didn't say a word the whole time. He was actually answering her.
literally speechless. She did not
I
say
did not know what
anything.
to say.
I had to have that discussion.
I was like, I'm like, am I hearing this? I was like, this is not my daughter, because she's like, no, never want to do that. Don't want to think about it. No. Whole different conversation in that vehicle.
My mama, she don't care what she talks about, does she? I mean, she embarrasses me a lot about a lot of the stuff she talks about.
Well, my kids have known they can always come to me, and when their dad was alive, they can come to us and ask us anything. And if they wanted to know the truth, we'd tell them the truth. And it's always been like that.
What's the best way to be? I mean,
yep. And my kids know they can come and talk to me about anything. Their friends even know that. If they want someone, a parent to talk to, and they don't want to talk to their parents, they can come talk to me. And but with this subject, my daughter's like, no, I don't want nothing to do with that. I just don't want to talk about it. And that night, laying in bed, Darren goes, what happened? I said, what do you mean? You didn't say a word when Amanda was talking about this stuff. It's like, I didn't know what to say.
I found the roof of the car very interesting. She's just sitting there staring at it.
Yeah, the ceiling of the vehicle looked really interesting. I had never had my daughter or my son make me speechless like that before.
Steve, there's questions to answer, but it's got to be, I think, about 3 or 5 years after green card.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I think we read before it was 3 years after you got the green card. You had to be living here with your physical address for 3 years after you got the green card. I may be wrong though.
Margie said she was a neighborhood parent there too.
My mom was the same way. I grew up with her telling all our friends that, oh yeah, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'll listen. And that's the way I've been with everyone.
Mama had me when she was like 16. I mean, she had just turned 16 when she had me, so we pretty much grew up as friends. And
yeah,
Mama's just Mama. She says what she wants to say when she wants to say it, and it don't matter. She used to call us, and the answering machine would come on, and she'd start hollering, "All right, y'all quit that. Get out of the bed. You need to come talk to me." And I'm like, Mama.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. My mom used to do the same thing with when she called me at home. She'd do the same thing. I was like, Mom, you know what? He listens to them. I don't need that on there. She just laughed. She was the type mom that would, as soon as on your birthday, at 12:01, she was calling you, wish you happy birthday.
Mama's first thing in the morning.
Didn't matter if you were asleep or not. And if you didn't answer, she'd keep calling.
Whenever we took Mama out, Mama would be in a really short skirt with Harley Davidson boots on and just danced her butt off, didn't she? I mean,
Oh
Mama,
wow.
she never worried about dressing conservative, and I guess that's the reason I'm always dressed conservative. Because I thought I couldn't dress like that and be comfortable. I just couldn't.
Susan, with the accent, it's really amusing. Some people cannot understand me. I was there working with Shane and James, and Shane would stand there, listen to me and nod, and then he'd turn to James and go, "What did he say?"
Well, since Junior's been in on a lot of our lives with you, you know how he greets us every day when he gets here? Hello, mate.
But the hilarious thing is when we had the Georgia get together and there's all the Southern channels there, they're all going, say wah to each other as much as to me.
And
All
you
got
can hear
different
all
Southern accents.
the different Southern accents.
Yep, they change.
But I think the funniest thing was when we were down in Georgia, the one night that Friday night, wasn't it? On the way home, stopped at Burger King.
No, that was at
Not get what
McDonald's.
you ordered.
You gotta tell them the story.
I'm trying to place the orders for everyone, and everyone's laughing in the car because the girl did not understand a word I was saying.
He kept repeating himself and getting louder.
And then I learned there's numbers there.
They say we can hear you. It's the accent we can't follow.
Then I pulled up to the counter and I'm getting served, and she hands me sweet teas, and all the sweet teas are full. And then she mentioned me my Coke, and the Coke's sitting 2 inches down. I was like, "Hey, love, I didn't realize the tide had gone out." And she's going, "What?" Like, I said, "It's not full." Huh? I said, "I'm not canning the damn thing. I don't need the headspace." Eventually, she got what I was talking about, that it was low, and she goes, "No, sir, that's full." It's not full.
No, it's not.
That's how the machine fills it. It's full. So we were sitting there for 5 minutes having a discussion on whether the Coke was full or not.
Everyone in the car's laughing.
He don't have blue hair.
The worst part, the funniest part of it all is she took the cup, she walked away from the window, come back, and there was this much more ice in there.
That's what I'm
thanks for the extra ice.
Yeah.
She had a big smirk on her face.
Yep.
Thanks for the extra ice.
That was funny.
You ain't gonna ask him what it was?
Well, it had changed.
Oh.
What kind of equipment did you buy, Stevie?
Oh, you can get lost in that store real easy.
Margie, we'll give you a break tonight. You do such a good job because we're getting ready to get off of here anyway. Glenn's starting to hurt.
And I was going to answer that a while ago when you made that. I was going to tell you done a wonderful job, and thank you for doing that for us.
Did you see what he bought?
Uh-uh.
A gas-powered posto digger.
Oh, nice. Nice.
A wrist breaker.
Yeah, Desiree, whenever I drink Diet Mountain Dew whenever we're out like that. So it's already diet. So I always get it without ice because it comes out of that machine cold. And I don't think they like that very well whenever you order them without ice because it does take more drink to fill the cup up. Because a lot of these places fill it plumb full of ice, then add your drink, and you don't get hardly no drink.
Yeah. That's why I like it when I can fill my own cups.
Someone want to stop that? I'm not a mod. Okay.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
Mm-mm.
Is it on there?
But yeah, so hopefully next time we go down there, you will actually get a full cup of Coke if we do that.
You think she'll remember him by his accent? Say, hey, that was the guy that gave me a hard time over that.
Mm.
And the thing is, everywhere we went, everyone was that was even up here. Most would have trouble understanding him. The one night we went and got what was it, Chick-fil-A?
Right.
Chick-fil-A, and the woman understood every word he said. He's like, "Thank you. No one ever understands me."
Stevie says be looking for me on TikTok with my feet up in the air going round and round.
A little bit standing back there hollering.
Yep.
Push stop.
Oh, just let go of it.
Well, guys, I guess we're gonna get off here. He's starting to grunt, so
It's starting to hurt back here.
he has to get up and move every once in a while.
Well, it was good to hear you. You got good news on all that stuff, Glenn.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, thank you, dear Lord, because it's gonna be hard for them to make a casket for two, because that's where
Yeah.
I do.
Tell Darren the news because he didn't hear it, or
No.
did you?
Where he went and got the PET scan, they said that his lungs was clear, but something showed up next to his pancreas. So he went to the GI doctor, and while they was in there, they removed polyps and said that one of the polyps may have had cancer on the end, but
Mhm.
they think they got it, and all of that should be good. So he's going to contact the surgeon to have his gallbladder and appendix looked at. So it's all good.
That is good news.
It is.
Yep.
Whenever it showed up on the PET scan, that's what worried me so bad. And then people got to telling me that sometimes that stuff would just attach to like abnormal things, even if it wasn't cancer. So I thought, well, that's a good sign. But then the doctor actually told him it was a good thing that all of this happened, so that it brought him in, because if he'd waited a year, it would have probably been full blown cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
That's
said,
awesome.
woohoo!
Yeah, that's awesome news.
It is. I get aggravated him a whole lot longer, and I can't do that when he's sick.
No, you can't.
Lucky me.
Lucky you. You might have put up with me 60 years now.
Well, I'm done 2/3 of the way there, so.
Well, guys, we appreciate y'all being up here with us. You know
Yes.
we love you.
Always.
It's always a good time.
I'm so glad I didn't get to congratulate you, Darren. I did her, but so wonderful to hear that y'all are engaged.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I guess we're going to school Wednesday.
Whenever we come back live, I'm getting tired of saying when, because we don't do nothing scheduled anymore.
I'm telling you, it's just really hard homeschooling Junior and doing all the stuff here and cooking and all of that. It's just my spoons are in the minus when I get up, and they're in the double minus by the time I get his school. But we still love y'all guys anyway.
We love you too. Margie, she went to bed early tonight because she was really worn out for all the garden stuff she's been doing, everything at her place.
Yep.
But as far as I know, she's doing good.
Yep. Stevie said, Glenn, hope everything goes well for you.
Me too.
Everybody saying good night, Junior. I think he's asleep. So he said good night because he's already there.
Yep.
But everybody, thank you for being in here. We're going to scoot off of here. Y'all have a good night. God bless, and we love y'all.
And a great weekend.
And a great
Good
weekend.
night. Have a great weekend,
Bye.
everyone.
Night.
Good night. Thank y'all.
Bye.